Hi everyone, we're Team 11 and we created an Android application for secure collaborative document editing. Our members were Zhuocheng, Jason, Bijay, Aashish, and myself, Katie. Our sponsor is Professor Trey and our project lead was Zhuocheng Aurora, and this was for the Albany Lab of Privacy and Security. As stated earlier, our application is a secure collaborative editing service. So basically, when you are collaborating with others and you save the document is encrypted. And then when you open the document will be decrypted. And our motivation for this is to keep information secured at all times. Unlike Google Docs and Microsoft 365, the information is not encrypted and decrypted when opening and saving the document. So with our application, we are looking to enhance security features.
And yes, speaking of Google Docs and part of the existing solutions, part of the state-of-the-art solutions, this is probably one of the most well-known ones. And it does have some pros, such as its collaborative editing and file share functionalities, which we also have implemented in our project. And also that it's free and widely available to everyone on the internet. Anyone can use it. But when it comes to some of its drawbacks, one of the main ones is that the document contents can be read by Google themselves if they so choose. And this is a security violation because if you have all of your information on the server and it's not encrypted, it's just sitting there on the server, and the Google Terms of Service AI goes through, you could find potential violations, and your work for your school or for your job could potentially be removed without any notice, and then you'll have to go through a whole process, and that can become a large hassle. And additionally, the documents are not decrypted by the server, which is, again, a security hazard, as your information could be sitting there unencrypted on the server for any potential security violations. And in terms of another solution, we have Microsoft Office, which, similar to Google Docs, also offers the collaborative editing and file sharing capabilities. But there are also the similar data privacy hazards, as the file security is not guaranteed. And the document encryption capability is also lacking, which we talked about with Google as well. In addition, it is not free. You have to pay for Office 365, which is a hassle in itself. And server breaches can cause potential security issues since the documents are not encrypted on the server themselves.
All right, so I'm going to talk about the key idea, the solution and design behind this application. So multiple clients can collaborate on the same document in real time. The clients are able to see how many users are collaborating with the document in real time. This is our main part of the project. So when the final client saves the document, it is automatically encrypted and then saves on the private Firebase server. We have used an AES encryption features for this process. And when one client opens the document, it is then decrypted so that they can work on the document again. We do have some other features as well. One of my team members will show the demo of the application later. So these are the tools we have used so far for developing the application. I'll go quickly through all these tools. First, we have Android Studio. This is one of the popular IDE for Android app development. This IDE offers build automation, dependency management, and customizable build configuration. We have used an Android Studio emulator to test our application since this IDE provides the fastest emulator, and also we can open multiple emulators within the application. We tested up to 4 emulators to check whether multiple users collaborate or not. So that really helped to accelerate our process. Next, we have used Java programming for our backend development for this project. Next one is XML. We use this language to create a GUI user interface. Using this language, we got easy references to string, drawable, dimensions, themes, multiple configuration, and dependencies. Next one, we have Firebase APIs. We have used these APIs to synchronize and store data in real time. We use these APIs because it can work offline, caching the data in device memory, and after reconnecting to the internet, it synchronizes the data. At last but not least, we have AES encryption. So before saving the data to the Firebase server, the document gets encrypted and saved to the server.
And now we will see a live demo.
Okay, so I'll show the demo of our application. First, this is our login menu, and this is our symbol and of this application. It calls Synergic. And here you need to type in your email and password to log in. And if you don't have an account, you can here to sign up one. And here you can type your last name and your first name, whatever you want, and your emails, and also the password. The password needs to at least the 6 characters. If it's less than 6 characters, it will say your password is too short. And if the account already exists, it will tell you to just log in instead of to sign up again. Here I will use my registered account for login. And here, this is our the menu, and you can see there's a create document and a share document. And create document, you can create a file called team11, and then after create, it will show in dashboard called your owner docs. It's your team11, and you want to save it. After saved successfully, you can share your documents, or you can editing your own documents by yourself and then share it to others. And to go to the share document and click this one, you will find these users, and the username you just need to slide and show. It shows here it's your username, and you click this one, click share. So the request will go to the user you want to share, and after you accept, and both of you can go to the dashboard, share the docs to see the docs you just share together. Team11 we just created, and after clicking it, then you can start editing with the other users. It also shows how many online users are here, and you can just do the collaborative editing together. And here you can also download the shared docs. This is downloaded successfully. And after the editing, when the last person accepts the collaborative editing, it will tell you to save. And once you save, it will be saved successfully. And in this process, it will save, not only save the docs to the private Firebase, but also encrypt the base, encrypt the doc to the Firebase. And here is where it goes. It's my personal Firebase, and in the docs, you can see these are all encrypted by the AES, and this is where the database all belongs. And then, besides the shared documents and collaborative editing, there you also can do the short message to each others, and whenever you know the user's name, and it also helps you like me, it will give the similar which users have the similar characters you want to search. And when you enter the message, you can get the message and do the short message to the users you want to talk. And you just can talk and share what you want to communicate with other users. Besides that, we also add the functional requirement called the password manager. And here you can change your password. Here you can view your password and also update the new password. And besides that, the sign out, log out menu is here. You click it, it will get out to the base menu. If you not log out and the second time when you run this application, it will automatically log in instead of to let you log in again. So that's a demo part. Thank you.
All right, so our Android application could be very beneficial for the future as we see more cyber attacks happening daily. Our application not only protects you from attacks, but add that extra sense of relief that your information is protected. Also, with our application, instead of keeping multiple versions of document in multiple places, you get a single master document or task that everybody can access. It minimizes the necessity of meetings and call to update a piece of work. Another one. So all of our team members work together to complete this application. We work together in milestone PowerPoints, project presentation, project reports, front-end GUI and functionality, collaborative editing, back-end development, and debugging. Since we're like 5 members in our team, so we divide each part and work individually for some of our part and make it work. Like Zhuocheng worked on back-end development and AES functionality, Jason back-end functionality and front-end GUI, myself. I did front-end GUI and graphic design. Aashish, he did front-end functionality and component design. Kitty, she did back-end development and login functionality. So it was really great, and we enjoyed working with each other throughout this semester. I get a chance to learn a lot of things from you guys, so thank you guys for working hard. So our biggest advice for future student taking this capstone course is to think outside the box. The project can be challenging, but like if you work as a team and you work really hard, then it's not that really hard. So at last, what I want to say is that thank you, Professor Atre and Sasank Arora, for sponsoring our project and helping us throughout this semester. Thank you, and thank you all the team members.